Yo, what's happening? I'm Isaiah Coleman, and this is Masculinity Monday. I want to ask you a question. When was the last time you made yourself uncomfortable? Like, when was the last time you were like in just a state of discomfort? You're tired, you're exhausted, you are freaking drained, you're sweaty, you smell, the environment has a unique smell to it. When was the last time you've experienced something like that? Chances are, probably, the answer probably is few and far between, right? How often do we like getting ourselves to the point where we're exhausted, we're drained, we're sweaty, it smells around us? How often do we want to do that? Not often at all. However, I want to just throw something at you real quick. I want to just put a bug in your ear real quick. So when I first moved down to North Carolina back in spring of 2022, in a month or two from being down there, I ended up joining a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym. The woman, the loctician who used to do my hair, she introduced me to her boyfriend, and her boyfriend was like, yeah, man, I was in the military. I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, come pull up to the gym. I started training there with him. I decided to take him up on his offer and then go train with him. Man, and then turned out a year and a half of training, I competed in a competition and I actually won the competition. Crazy. But the point of what I'm getting at about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was it still is one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever done, because it took me way outside my comfort zone into an environment that I had no prior knowledge of or experience in. And I'm sharing this with you because I'm hopefully able to encourage you, but endorse jiu-jitsu enough for you to go out and give it a try, because for two different reasons, it's pushed me from a masculine standpoint. One, it will humble the hell out of you. All right. Like, you walk into a jiu-jitsu gym and you think you're going to go in there and whoop somebody's ass. I'm telling you right now, it does not happen like that. There are people in that gym who are much smaller than me, much more scrawnier. It can even be a woman. And if they know Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu better than you, you will get your ass whooped. And I get my ass whooped pretty often. So it's a humbling experience from that standpoint. So it checks your ego. It checks that masculinity at the door, because it ain't about the strength. I'm telling you that right now. And then the second thing is, as a man, we want to be in a position where we can defend the people we love and take care of the people we love. So you're feeding that muscle of protecting, right? It's in our DNA. It's in our blood. It's in our genes. The people that we love on this planet while we're here, our family, our closest friends, even strangers sometimes, if there's a terror moment going on, right? We want to protect people. And you learning this skill will make you feel more confident in being able to protect somebody, less thinking and more acting and responding to a situation, right? So for those two reasons, man, it checks your ego at the door, right? You got to be humble if you're going to jiu-jitsu. Humility is an amazing characteristic, because you don't know everything. You're not going to be an expert on everything, so you need to be humble. And then secondly, you will feel more confident in protecting. There's other benefits to it too. There's a book. Oh, I forget the book. I got to find it and I'll put it in the description. But there's a book with, I think it's from someone from the Gracie lineage. And there's like 33 rules of jiu-jitsu or something like that, 33 benefits of jiu-jitsu. But those two I just wanted to make sure I shared with you, because there's nothing on this planet that makes me think about positive masculinity than jiu-jitsu. You can't lose your cool in there and get a hissy fit and want to fight somebody for real because you get tapped out or something like that in a jiu-jitsu gym. So, man, it's awesome. It's an amazing sport. Great freaking workout. You will come out of there drenched in sweat, and you will also learn a really, really dope technique and style of martial art that can protect you and protect your family and loved ones. All right. Thank you for tuning in, man. This is Masculinity Monday. Today we chopped it up a little bit about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And if you're into this type of stuff, like, follow, and subscribe. All right. Appreciate you tuning in. Peace.